I've spent pretty much all day just chilling out in my room, trying to rest. My headache's been pretty bad. I caught up on my sleep. I skipped church. I skipped the thing I was going to go to after church. I haven't left the house. I did manage to put clothes on, but it's yoga pants and my favorite t-shirt, so that's not exactly managing much more than pajamas. Not a whole lot going on. I've mostly just been resting. Granted, I was up late last night. It was pretty late. I'm still having some issues with my appetite not being good. So at around, I guess 3, it was, I took some of my muscle relaxer, a very, very small amount of it. Managed to get up enough appetite to eat some French toast. And now I'm trying out a boba drink kit that I got at Aldi, that you microwave a little packet worth of boba. And it's got some liquid to it, which is brown sugar flavor. You put in some ice, and you put in some milk. It's not the best, but for the absolute lack of effort it takes, that's pretty good. I'm actually awake now, so I'm going to try to watch some Stargate, but I don't feel awesome. I probably need to edit and keep on it before my phone fills up again. Alright, I'm a couple episodes into Stargate. Q is there. It's a 2-parter. I'm about done with the first part of it. It's season 6, episode 11. I scraped together a little bit of dinner basically for me and John, because nobody else seemed interested. I threw some tater tots in the oven, covered it with my leftover junk dip, but John had gotten into it, and so I had a can of chili. So it's essentially canned chili with canned cheese sauce mixed together. My head is killing me. And lemon soda because it's dinner time. And I probably need to drink some water and sleep for another 3 days, but they have school in the morning, so that's not an option. I'm working on it. But I'm up late again, not as bad as yesterday. I watched a bunch of Stargate, started falling asleep to it, and then I turned on an Indiana Jones movie, and I can't even remember which one it was, but it was one of the original 3, and fell asleep, and the next thing I know, it was super late, and my TV had turned itself off after the movie. It'll do that. That might be a sign that it's time for me to get some sleep, though. I gotta get the boys to school in the morning. I may need to go to the gym and try to keep my energy up. I don't know. I need to sort myself out. I'm a mess. And I don't seem to be making much improvement in that area right now. But I got a lot of rest today, and that's important. So it's not for nothing. I've had a somewhat productive day. And I haven't recorded squat up until now. I dropped my kids off. I filled the little free pantry. I went to the gym. I stopped at the store on the way home, refilled the Hot Pockets because my kids asked me to. Picked up some oat milk, basic grocery kind of things. And I grabbed I don't know if it's called a poke bowl or a poke bowl. It's basically dismantled sushi. And that was lunch. And that was good. And that was a lot of vegetables. And I didn't have to take a muscle relaxer in order to be able to eat. So that was pretty nice. Got home. Switched out John's burnt out light bulb. Started to try to fold some laundry, which is better than not starting to try to fold anything. And what else did I do? Printed 7 sets of character sheets for Bruce. And then I went and got my kids home at the appropriate times. John at the normal time, Bruce after his club thing was done. I also managed to get the 3D printer shipped back to Amazon, so maybe I'll get my return. Anyway, I don't want to do this stuff anymore. I'm tired. And it's dinner time. And I'm trying to make plans to go hit up a park and hike a bit. It's not really hiking, it's more like strenuous walking. Mild. Very mild. Tomorrow, my sister-in-law. She seems suspicious that I'm actually secretly taking her to a cult meeting, but it's just a park in Austin. I don't know. Anyway, I got this with my Pokeball earlier, and it's alkaline water. A lot of people dig on that, and they're, you know, hippie, crunchy kind of people, but in my case, I'm actually on pills to keep my stomach acid down, so this stuff is, you know, not out of line. Balances out what little acid is in there. John and I wanted chicken strips, so I threw some in the oven along with some tater tots and, of course, more vegetables. I'm going to watch SG1. I'm going to try to relax, try not to think about anything, and just chill. Just brain blank. That would be good. Rest my brain. Yep. Oh, I have got no editing done today. My phone's filling up again. I watched a whole bunch of Stargate, but I'm really tired, so I'm gonna call it a night. I don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like. I tried to get in touch with my sister-in-law. It's like, hey, you wanna go do this thing? And she seems kind of iffy about it, so I don't know what'll happen. Might just go to the gym. Oh no, I might not. I might stay home and fold laundry. I did not complete the laundry. I just moved the laundry. Sounds like a fail, but it's not actually. I mean, it never ends. Never ends. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get some extra sleep by going to bed early instead of trying to take a nap in the middle of the day. Is that maturity talking? Probably not. Probably not. I am, in fact, going to Austin after all. Gonna go walk around in this massive park on the north end of, you know, Austin area. And, maybe I'll see some bluebonnets. They're sprouting early this year. That'd be cool. I don't know if my sister-in-law is bringing her dog or not. On the other hand, he might need combed out afterwards if we do that. Kind of better suited for big dogs. They don't have a whole lot of maps on the trails. It's kind of like one big web of trail and easy to get lost in. Thankfully, it's right in the middle of everything, so if you do get lost, there are many spots where park rangers can come fish you out. And I stopped and got some preemptive salt because it's already warm. So a couple Slim Jims, some potato chips. I have water, I have pocket knife, I have hat, I have sunscreen. And I'll probably text my folks and let them know where I'm at and what I'm doing when I plan to come back out of the woods. You know, smart stuff, like I learned in Girl Scouts. Why is my hair tight? I don't know. I'm not feeling great. Like mentally. So hopefully this will help. Just need to remember to put my sunscreen on. Okay, we're hiking. Found bluebonnets. Found some cactus. And I'm not gonna try to climb up that direction, but We took a break over here on this bench, but it took a bit of a climb to get up there. Back after it. Alrighty, I have goofed around at the craft store. I have goofed around at Dollar Tree. I have returned my sister-in-law to her apartment. And I have stopped by the tire place where I got these tires a couple of years ago. And they pulled this nail, screw, whatever, out of my tire. So, that's awesome. It's not losing air or anything, so it's like, yeah, that's fine. Still trying to run some bubbles out of my fuel line. I'm gonna go grab a couple of things John asked for at the store right before I gotta go get my kids. And then go get my kids. Looks like I'm in the clear up over here. But yeah, even if it was just gonna be like a flat, they fix flats for free when you bought the tires here. So awesome. That's one less thing I gotta worry about. I got a little bit of sunburn today. After the walk, went and split a Dutch baby. Filled that out with like, had some turkey links, sausage. That was a really good lunch. Then there was, of course, we wound up going to the craft store, and I found something really cool. Okay. Okay. These are silicone molds. They were on clearance. Right. Don't mind my non-reusable bag over here. Okay, so this, you can put like cookie dough or melted chocolate or whatever in these, and they fit together and they make these little stand-up items. I want to do it with resin. I got a unicorn, triceratops, and a shark. And I know this is like for candy melts or like I said, cookie dough or whatever, but this looks like so much fun. And it'd be a really cool and interesting little fit together toy. And I can make it look cool, I think. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. But it's getting late in the day, and once again, my folks are doing different stuff because of their diet. So the boys just kind of scrounged some junk food, and I'm fine with that, but not me. I gotta try to do better because I'm still not feeling great. My goodness, I was able to make my step goal and then some, so that's awesome. This is a salad with alarms going off. Raspberry vinegar dressing, low calorie, of course. This is a ham and cheese hot pocket. I said try, I didn't say succeed. This is a 0 sugar strawberry cheesecake inspired yogurt from Chobani. And I am finishing up a 0 calorie mixed berry green tea. And I've been pushing my water. I've been trying really hard to drink a lot of water today. The park was really nice. I'm glad I drove to Austin. My car is acting funny. But the screw has been pulled from the tire. The tire is fine. And I'll put some water in it before I go anywhere tomorrow. And we'll sort that out. Next week's going to be a lot of fun. Next week, I'm going to travel to the other end of Texas and see family that I haven't seen in years. So that'll be great. If anybody actually wants to be on my YouTube video, maybe I'll introduce you guys. Alright, I am about done for the night. I've watched several episodes of Stargate. I've gotten my ponytail down. Yeah, that was tight earlier. And let's see. Did my Klingon lesson. I'm getting pretty good with Klingon, honestly. Grammar rules are weird, but you only need like 2 or 3 words to say a complete sentence. It's pretty neat. I have to remember to put some water in the radiator tomorrow before I leave. I think I'm gonna try to hit the gym tomorrow. I'm tired, but it was mostly walking around rather than actual, upper body strength stuff. And I feel like I need to stretch, so hopefully I'll be functional enough in the morning to go do that. Fingers crossed. Waiting in the lane to pick up my kiddo from school. Got my kids out the door early, dropped them off early. That was good. Especially because they're changing some things with the middle school's drop off, which made things run late. And then I went and filled the pantry, went to the gym for a little while, like an hour. Then grabbed some stuff for dinner and headed home. I forgot to pick up a can of Seafoam for the lawnmower, which my dad had asked me to do yesterday, but I guess he had to run out and buy his hearing aids today, so he said he'd go ahead and grab it. He just double checked to find out whether I'd pick it up or not. I want real dinner today. I don't want to just scrounge things from the fridge, so I picked up some pre-made manicotti that looked good. Some bakeable garlic knots, whatever. I think the boys will like that. I really need to get some stuff off my phone. Also, I've just been listening to Reddit videos. Yeah. It's been overcast all day. Just all day. I haven't seen more than a patch of blue. And I got a GIF telling me happy International Women's Day. But it wasn't a Deadpool GIF. And I was really tempted to send back a Deadpool GIF to the same line. But not with this person. I highly doubt this person had even heard of Deadpool, so that's fine. I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be upsetting people. I'm gonna get my kid and go home. Alright, I cooked. Kind of. I layered manicotti with sauce and cheese, and then baked it. Baked some garlic knots that were already in the bag, and fixed myself a salad. So it's all, hot and all set all in one go. So awesome. Except for the salad. Obviously the salad's not hot. I'm gonna finish my mixed berry tea, and then I might have a diet ginger ale, but I'm sitting down. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna watch some Stargate, and then with any luck this evening I'll get some editing done before my phone fills all the way up and I can't do anything until I delete a whole bunch of stuff. I hate it when that happens. Alright, it's a bit late, but I had that lamp is still on. Yeah, I had kind of a long evening. I did watch some South Park. I watched South Park too. I watched Stargate. I watched some stuff on YouTube. I helped get John to get all of his stuff done for school. Stuff that didn't get finished, that got sent home with him and then got ignored. But we got to it. He got after it. He got his stuff done. Sometimes it's just really hard to get started with stuff. I do this too. I'm really bad at that. I just need to talk myself into something by giving myself a reward to go with. And it works. He's gonna be turning all that stuff in tomorrow. I'm getting so much glare. This is like a Star Trek movie. One of the new ones. I gotta get some sleep because I gotta get my kids to school in the morning. Alright, I'm headed out to go get my kiddos. It's been an interesting day. Not too terribly interesting, thank goodness. Been talking with my dad about what the accommodations look like for next week for going out to my uncle's ranch in North Texas. Holy moly. There's a bunch of Oklahoma that's closer than this ranch. It's up in the Panhandle. There's no rivers out there. It's going to be an interesting. It's going to be an interesting trip. There will be some target practice while we're out there. I have to remember to bring my gear for that. Hogs are a nuisance animal, so they're available year-round. And there's going to be some checking on the laws, of course, because we don't all have licenses. But my understanding is that for a nuisance animal, as long as you have the permission of the landowner, you can take a hog year-round. So, I'm not a fan of the flavor, but at the same time, pork is expensive. I don't know what all we'll be doing out there, but it'll be interesting. There's multiple buildings, and I got to see several photos of the small house that my group will be in. That being my folks, my kids, me. I drag my FBI agent along with. And it looks pretty cozy. All the stuff you need to get by for a few days, and interesting methods of getting beds crammed into hallways and stuff. So, neat. It's basically a one-room cabin with a whole lot of beds in it. We'll figure it out. This is just how my family works. We just pack them in. I'm not gonna tell my kids though. I'll make it sound like we're staying in some shack. I fully intend to mess with my kids on this. But this morning I dropped my kids off. I got a donut. Went to the gym. Took my time. Put some gas in the gas can for the lawnmower that I was asked to handle that. And, well, haven't really gotten much done today, except I think I'll be able to upload a video tonight. I've had a very meh afternoon. I have all the pieces lined up. I can't export this one video, so I have to actually process more stuff into a lower format, editing, before I can actually push that out and get the rest of it off my phone. I'm trying though. I meant to bottle some stuff tonight, hoping it would ferment by this thing next week with re-ferment carbonate. Probably not gonna happen. I'm too tired. Everything's crazy. Maybe I spent too long at the gym this morning. I don't know. Anyway, it's dinner time. I'm gonna watch SG1 because of course I'm gonna watch SG1. That's what I'm watching lately. Having my diet mixed berry tea. I'm gonna watch SG1 while wearing my Klingon shirt. Could be weirder. My mom cooked chicken, so that it was super, super plain. And yeah, everybody could do what they wanted with it. I put mine on bread with some low sugar barbecue sauce, mustard, and chicken sauce. And I piled a whole bunch of vegetables next to it with my low-calorie raspberry vinaigrette dressing. I feel like every time I have a salad, that's what's on it. At least it is when I'm at home. I'd rather have ranch, if I'm being honest, but that stuff, the amounts that I eat, not a good choice. Not healthy. SG1 time, food time. I don't know how this evening's gonna roll. But this time, tomorrow, I'll be dropping my kids off with their dad for a weekend before we head out of town Monday. Alright, I wound up turning off Stargate earlier than I had hoped to because John needed some help with some homework, but somehow the help he needed was just, incentive to actually get it done, focusing on, staying on it, and this turned into me trying to get some editing done while he watched the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie in my room, taking up space, sliding my blanket, because for some reason my kids, if they sit on my bed, the blanket moves. Like it's going for the floor. I don't get it. It's not the blanket, because I can sit on there and it doesn't move. Anyway, he eventually got a good chunk of what he needs done completed, but not the entire thing. He says he's going to finish it at school tomorrow. What was the point of being in here for the whole length of that blasted movie, taking up time I could have been watching Stargate? I don't know. I am too tired for this. I have been trying not to fall asleep for about the last half hour, during which time I watched the video 30 minutes of useless information, something like that. But I took my meds and I'm calling it a night. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably laundry. I am trying really hard to get my kids out the door, but everything is just, it's not lining up. There's last minute homework that's just got to be done just now. There's, I can't find my keys to work on the truck at my dad's house. That's a blast. And then there's my computer chair hit my window, broke the thin glass in the indoor pane, because they're dual paned, and a chunk of it fell out and cut me on the back of my waist. So, I'm really tired. Got a massive headache. And I still have to run through a drive-thru and get them something to eat. And then this whole weekend is going to be hurried, repeated lists of things that need to be loaded up and ready to go Monday morning. Even though I've never managed to leave anything important behind on any previous trip. I'm being micromanaged out of somebody else's anxiety. So that's what's up. That's fine. I got this. I am getting a video uploaded. I had to process the first third of video after the one that was ready, to have enough space to delete some stuff and to process the one that was ready. Watching some YouTube, but I am really tired. I'm trying to stay awake. I'm falling asleep pretty quickly here. I'm just gonna go ahead and let the video play. My TV will shut itself off, so no big deal. I'm pretty happy with the amount of laundry I got done today. I got my kids out the door, not quite on time, but enough that considering the fun stuff. Ooh. I made a pretty good time this evening. I did have to run through a drive-thru and get my kids some dinner. I had planned to leave here with time to do that and still be on time. that didn't wind up working out, particularly when somebody lost his keys and somebody else was having some fun with some broken glass. Yeah, not great. Not great. Maybe tomorrow will be better. I just bought John a little succulent plant, and somebody here has a possum on a leash. What? Alright, it took me a couple of hours, but I left the street fair and I successfully have a nice thing for my grandma's birthday present. Awesome. She's hard to shop for a little bit. It's a mug. It is a handcrafted ceramic coffee mug. I hate giving coffee mugs as gifts. Everybody's got enough coffee mugs, but they're so great. Who doesn't love getting a really nice coffee mug, right? It was way under what I had budgeted. I had looked at a little tiny gold sparrow necklace and I was thinking about it. I am sure she would have appreciated if I had written some Bible verses about sparrows in a birthday card. But my dad, who I was texting, pointed out she doesn't wear a lot of jewelry. Sound like anybody you know? So I'm like, okay, how about these? And I give him these pictures. She's a bit more churchy than I am. And he said, get the thankful one. I said, okay. So I grabbed the thankful one. It's cute. It's nice looking. I'm sure she'll like it. She'll just be happy to be thought of, honestly. That she's more into quality time than anything else. I picked her up a handcrafted birthday card. Well, it's really just a blank card with a Tennyson quote on the front. And the deal with that is that you can plant the card and it will grow flowers. So that's cool. So it's not just recycled, and recyclable. You can plant it and boom, pretty flowers to go through your year. And then, let's see, I also picked up for John succulent. I hope I can keep it alive long enough to get it to him. I'm not good with plants. I harbor no ill feelings toward this plant. I hope very much that it lives well and comfortably in his window. I'm trying here. Trying to express some, good vibes to the plant. Please live. And there's like a little thing on the handle saying how much water and when to give it. It's good for the next 10 days. So the lady said. And then I meant to head straight home after getting that birthday card, but no. I get distracted by a toe ring booth. It was the very last fitting of the day. This is not my bag. I don't really like things on my toes. Why did I do this? So I'm sitting there the whole time going, why did I do this? And she's like trying to walk me through this process of getting me fitted. I have really, really skinny, long toes. What is that about? That is the opposite of I have a large ring size for a woman. At least I did before I lost weight. And I was sitting there trying not to laugh while she's trying to wrestle this tiny toe ring over this like blobby end. Because this is the exact opposite problem I had when my aunt passed away. I'm sitting there with another cousin of mine and this aunt's 3 daughters going through jewelry because my uncle said that he wanted me to have one of her rings because she wore a lot of rings. And it's like, try it on. Nope, didn't fit. Nope, didn't fit. Nope. It was like there's one that fit. I was content to say, you know what? She had 3 daughters, split her jewelry up that way. But they're like, no, you're part of the family. It's like, okay. I miss her. Alright, I got my toe ring. She had suggested a fancier one. It it was too delicate to keep adjusting my thing. It was too evening gown, as I put it. She found me a design that I like, though. It's hammered metal. I'm pretty happy with it. And it's thinner than I was expecting. I have attempted toe rings in the past, but nobody ever like actually fit them to me, so I had no idea what I was doing. Still don't. I am flying by the seat of my pants. That's okay. I'm headed home. I'm running out of coffee from this morning and a coffee from a coffee shop. That's not a good plan. I need to do better. I don't know. I should fix myself some actual food. But I'm headed home. And it's hot outside, and it won't be the rest of the week. I'm gonna be at a ranch, and it's gonna be cold. Cold for me, anyway. It's dinner time. This is kind of spread out because it's a platter, but there's a bit of, I guess it's pico. Refried beans, which was gonna get mixed in with the Mexican flavor rice. This is a sour cream topping on top of chicken enchiladas. This is it's kind of a lot. And I'm probably going to have some Diet Coke here shortly. It sounds later than it is because of the time change. Which, if I can remember correctly, this is going to be the last daylight savings time ever. So, I need to check on that. But I have to go to, I gotta get to church early tomorrow. Which is like double early. Because, the guy who's doing the art this month and next, he's got this two-sided painting, and he's pretty sure that he got it figured out how to hang it without damaging the wall. I guess I'll find out. I actually wound up listening to country music and just goofing off on my phone, like, most of the evening. But it was a long day. I was starting to fall asleep for a few minutes there, earlier. I probably should have just done that. Thanks for sharing my week with me.